Hello, Virgo. This is a general reading for a large number of people. And when I pray and prepare, I ask each of you gets at least one message, but it's for a large number of people. So I know sometimes that causes confusion because people are like, well, that was for me, but I wasn't sure if that was. Well, that happens with general readings because it's a lot of people. So, prayed over the cards, shuffled, prepared. We're going to be pulling some from Doreen Virtue's Power Tarot Archangel deck and Archangel Michael, and two of his cards fell out together. We're also going to be getting two from the Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. So if you notice anyone else's reading, don't have your feelings hurt because everyone else got some Doreen Virtue romance angel cards, but the angels told me that they did not want you guys to have any cards from that. They wanted you to have two from the Whispers of Love deck after the two fell out from Archangel Michael. So let me see if those, wow, that's pretty impressive. You guys should be happy you got them from just one deck because this is a remarkable reading. So you can see this first card here, which is Nine of Raphael, and the bottom of it says, make a wish, dreams become reality, a joyful time of life. And you can see the genies making a wish on an island, an exotic island. So this is a time of your dreams coming true. So they're saying a lot of you, you've already made your wish. I mean, you've already, been praying and putting out your hopes and dreams, and you've been trying to manifest those things into a reality. So they're encouraging you to let your worries go, let them fade away, because right now is a magical time for you in your life. And they are ushering in your dreams. They are. And a lot of you have those signs. You can tell it's happening, but you're frustrated with how it's happening, because I get for a lot of you, it's really taking a lot of time. It's really dragging on. But your dreams are coming true. They encourage you to have faith in that, know that, trust that. A lot of you have been getting a lot of intuitive stuff, and you know that it is happening now. So they're asking that you have faith. Next card is 10 of Raphael, and on the bottom it says, love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members. Happily ever after. And if you can see, there's a couple having a picnic. They're in an embrace. There's a couple in the back. You've got a rainbow. All of your dreams are coming true. So what we're going to do, we're going to hit just quick basics on each of these cards, and I'm going to tie them together because a lot of these cards are all tied together with different messages for different people, depending upon what your situation is. So we're gonna touch on all of them, and then we're gonna give you how they all play together and what the messages are, what they're really trying to tell a number of you, because there's some different situations some of you guys are going through. Some of you guys have a divine relationship, soulmate, twin flame. Some of you have a love triangle. Couple different messages playing out. So they're congratulating you. You've worked very hard. You've laid your foundation. You've put out what you want. And again, the same thing. Your dreams are coming true. This is the end of a stressful time. For some of you, there's still going to be a little bit of stress, still a couple bumps in the road, but you are at the end of that. And they're reassuring you that things are coming true, those things that you desire. Now, for some of you, you're still going to have a little bit of work to do, but for some of you, it's actually happening. And that's remarkable. And it's especially remarkable because this is a divine relationship. It's a divine union. It's a soulmate connection. It's a twin flame connection. You have the Eternal Love card from Archangel Michael's deck. And if you can read the prayer on the bottom, it says, help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so that I can feel safe receiving, expressing, and giving love. And it's confirmation for you, because I get a number of you, you've been worried about this relationship with someone. You go back and forth, it's not working out, it seems to be taking forever. Archangel Michael's trying to reassure you that all is well. That, you and that person, your entire situation is being watched over. It's a divinely ordained relationship. It's watched over by the heavens. There is no way that it's going to fail. And for some of you, you've even been questioning, am I crazy? Is this in my head? Because, I don't really hear from him, or I don't really hear from her. And, I thought that this was some divine love, a soulmate connection or a twin flame connection, but it just doesn't seem to be happening, and I don't know how much longer of this I can take, but this is assuring you that what you've been thinking, that it is that divine relationship, that soulmate, that twin flame relationship, it is. It is. And they're congratulating you on all the work you've been putting in. And for some of you, it is going to be coming to fruition. You will be coming into union. And this is where we're going to start tying it in. So let's go ahead. This card's pretty much saying the same thing. I don't want to hit that card yet. That'll throw everybody for a loop. So this is, again, confirmation. This is a divine union, a divine relationship. If you can read the bottom of it, it says spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So you felt that instant connection. You felt drawn to that person. You felt like you've always known them, because you have. This isn't your first go around. It is a meant to be relationship. It is a soulmate relationship. But with that comes a lot of stuff that has to be done, and work that has to be done. So with divine relationships, divine partnerships, you know, divine timing is a huge thing. There's so many parts and pieces that have to fall into place. So a lot of you, you've been really frustrated because it's taking so long, and all these, you know, you've had a lot of bumps in the road, and they're just reminding you everything happens for a reason. There's divine timing at play with this, and they are confirming it is a spiritual connection, spiritual relationship, and you are nearing the end of it. Some of you are in a love triangle situation. It is, you've got this person that you feel is your soulmate. Some of you feel that that's your twin flame. You have been back and forth with them, but you're just not sure. So you're holding on to this other person that you've had a relationship with, or maybe just friends with benefits, but you've been holding on to them and not letting them go, because this isn't working out. Because this, up to this time, just seems to bring you a lot of heartache and pain and headaches and a lot of work. And so you just hold on to this other person. But what that other person is doing, a lot of you already know that, you've been getting a lot of intuitive guidance, is that person's really blocking you from coming into union with that person you're meant to be with, that soulmate spiritual connection, that divine love, that divine partner that you're meant to be with. And this card, if you can read the bottom of it, says, you know, consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. Foundation is the key element, because the message for you guys isn't the typical message with this card, but it's kind of woven in there. Because, you know, with love, we move forward with complete faith, complete trust. We don't see exactly how things are going to happen. We don't know exactly how it's going to work out, but we move forward with blind trust and faith that it's going to work out, because we are committed to it working out. And love in its foundation, it is an act of faith, an act of moving forward and trusting. And in this deck of cards, there are 50 cards, and this is the 50th card. And this is signifying an ending in order for a new beginning. So for those of you that are in this love triangle, it is time for you to make a decision. And if you can read the bottom of the card, it says, there's a prayer. It says, Archangel Michael, please help me stay strong and relaxed as I approach the situation. Remind me to detach and step back, allowing the situation to naturally unfold. Thank you for protecting me. So for those of you that are stuck in a love triangle, now for some of you, you've been in this, you know, divine relationship, you know, back and forth game of ping pong forever. Beloved is going to be making the decision. So it's not you that's been in the love triangle, but it's him or her. So, you know, you've been going back and forth. You feel like they're the one. You've been doing all this work, a lot of healing. Archangel Raphael, he's the angel of love. He's the angel of healing. We've got healing insignia here. I don't know if you guys can see it that far away. I'll pull it up. It's not too close, but you've been putting in the work, and they're congratulating you on putting in the work. You've been doing a lot of healing work. You've been focusing on you. You've been focused on moving forward in your mission. You have felt that, okay, this person, this is a divine, meant to be love. This is what storybooks are made out of. I feel so strongly connected to this person. It's meant to be. But they just keep going back to their ex. They keep going back to their partner with benefits. And it just doesn't keep, it's very confusing and frustrating and heartbreaking, but you've stayed the course. You've focused on your healing. You've continued to send that person unconditional love because you know that this is divine connection, and you've just focused. Like when you look at this, you see this winding path. You've stayed on the path. You've stayed on the course. You've stayed focused on your mission, which is ultimately focused on a happy union. Your partner's going to make the decision. They are going to make a decision in this love triangle situation, and they're going to take that leap of blind faith because they feel the same connection to you. They don't express it, but they do feel the same connection. So this is a month where decisions are being made to move forward. And I get, for those of you in this situation, the decision will be made now whether or not you begin to move forward. Now, for some of you, they're saying that the end is in sight. You're happily ever after, your dreams coming true, but you need to first focus on your healing. They're saying the last piece is, they're saying as hard as it can be, they're encouraging you to take the focus off of the relationship, because I'm getting, for a number of you, you know, you've met this person, you know that they're a divine connection, you know that they're your soulmate, you know that they're your other half, you're meant to be, but you are spending all of your time focusing on them. You know, when is he going to call me? When is she going to come see me? When am I going to hear from her? You know, what do I have to do to get, you know, him or her to come back? They're encouraging you because they're going to come back. It's a guaranteed thing. But they're not going to come back if you're just focused on them, because that's not what this divine relationship's about. They'll come back when you're healed and ready for them. So they're encouraging you to shift your focus, shift your perspective, because they're trying to help your dreams come true. And you are still, even for, they're saying for most all of you, you're near the end of it. But there's just still some final healing that has to be done. Like if you notice, you've got the medical insignia sign there. The end of your rainbow is in sight. Your treasure is in sight. You just need to focus on your final healing that has to be done. And for some of you, you've gotten to the point that you can do that on your own with some prayer and getting some help from above. Some of you will need to get a healer, but they are encouraging you to shift your perspective, focus on your healing, so that you can put that final piece of the puzzle in place, and you can then move forward with this person that you are meant to be with. So, and I do get the healings. It's not going to take long. I get, for a number of you, it could be finished. They are, again, reminding it is a matter of divine timing. All these other parts and pieces have to fall in place. But for those of you that it's a healing thing, they are encouraging you, because that piece that needs to fall into place right now to move forward is you getting your healing done. And then for some of you, it's the making the decision about the love triangle. And for everyone involved, it's staying positive and knowing that, yes, this is meant to be. Staying positive, optimistic, having faith, because it is happening. And this is like the best reading ever that I've been doing today. This is remarkable. I'm so excited for you guys. I would love to hear how this turns out. So any feedback that you can share, I would love to hear from you. You can leave messages below. And I do wish you the very best, filled with a lot of love, joy, and blessings.